Oh, so bright.
Come this way.
Suitcase Records,
So-
Brisbane.
Where the process starts. It starts with pellets, which are over here. So it starts, they go into the hopper. They go into the hopper, comes out through here and form a puck.
Wow.
So you'll see that's what a puck looks like.
Right.
Surprisingly, I can talk to you for quite a long time about pucks. You might think that that's just a puck. The quality of the puck indicates a lot the quality of the one,
Wow.
which is wild. So then you come follow it through. If you keep watching, so the puck's going to get formed over there, coming over,
Right. Oh.
comes across here.
Oh, wow.
Labels get added here, side A and side B. They get dropped on,
Oh, my God.
gets moved over to here. This is where the magic happens.
So cool.
So when you sent us your audio, we
Yep.
sent it across to our lacquer house in the UK.
Radio.
They made what's called a lacquer out of it. So that's
lacquer.
Yep. So that's step one. That's actually where it's quite soft, and that's where the term wax came from.
Right.
So you could play that. That's a physical representation of your music.
This is an actual lacquer, though, this one here?
This is an actual lacquer.
Right.
So you could play it, but you can only play it once.
Quite smooth, too, isn't it?
Yep. So in order to make it reproducible,
Right.
we then send it to a stamper house through a process called galvanics. They make a negative of the lacquer, because as you can imagine, you want a negative on there, right?
Right.
So it goes side A, side B, put on there. So they grow that. So they grow an exact negative of it.
Right.
We then put this into our press.
That part, you put that one into the press?
Yep,
The
so
negative?
that's a side A and a side B.
Yep.
I'll show you when it's
Right.
finished. So when the job first comes through, we'll press you 4 test pressings.
And so, just to back up, where do those get done again?
Both get done in the UK.
UK.
This is at a lacquer house. This is at a stamper house.
Got
2
it.
different places, both in the UK.
Amazing.
It is ridiculous. And so what's happening now, if you have a look at the temperature gauge up the top,
Yep.
you'll see it's going up, up, up because it's melting the plastic.
Oh, wow.
Keep watching it and it's going to go, so there's steam going through there now. Now you see there's cold water going through. See how the temperature's dropping? That's so that it cools the moulds down enough so that they can separate without ripping, because what we need is an exact copy of your stamper, because the magic of vinyl is that music is made through the movement of the microscopic movement of the needle in the grooves. I want to tell you that
Who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know, but it's old technology.
Yeah.
And the closest that I've ever had, kind of the best way I can think to explain is, do you remember the little things called whirly gigs, like little musical instruments?
I have one at home.
So a little canister with raised bits in it.
Yeah.
The needle bumps up and down over it as you spin it and makes music.
Right.
It's exactly that, but turned on its side and in a microscopic form. So it's the movement of the needle in relation to the grooves that makes the music. Wow,
It's unbelievable.
even after all this time, I still think it's a bit magic. So then come around here.
I love the colours too.
So it gets trimmed, put on here where it gets put in these crates where we stabilise it for 12 hours.
Stabilise it. So like
Needs
set.
to cool.
Huh.
Yeah. Not really set, it's already set there. But
Okay.
what this does is it cools these cooling plates, make sure
Right.
they take all the heat out.
Okay.
So there's no warping or anything
Got
like
it.
that happens. And then it moves over to the sleeving table where it gets sleeved and packed and shipped out.
Oh man. Hey, it's Neil.
So we're running some test pressings at the moment. Normally we do them in black. At the moment we're doing them in orange because it's just the end of a run that
Yep.
we're already doing.
usually you do them in black. Yeah,
what we
okay.
do on the first one that comes through, we do a visual inspection, make sure that the scribe's right.
What are you looking for?
So first of all, we make sure that the scribe's right, because that's how we identify that the stamper is the right stamper for the...
Describe the numbers. Is that
Yeah,
what you're talking
catalog
about?
number,
Okay,
yep.
cool.
We need to make sure that side A and side B are right.
Right.
Trust me, it keeps me awake at night. But also you're just looking, in the early parts of a run, you're just checking to make sure that everything is pressing right.
Got it.
The PVC has to get up to temp. You have to make sure it's all right. And then we listen to the first one.
So Lee's over there listening.
Yeah. So we do quality checks on them the whole way through. Listen to the first one.
Man.
The fifth one, we've got a log, so we always have two people check it all. So what Lee's checking is the run-in groove, all the track brakes to make sure there's no noise, and the run-out groove on both sides, because that's where we can identify any problems. Yeah, it's a lot. Right.
Oh my God. Look at that. That would suit my project, something similar to that. I love the fact that black's in there and the red is deep and it's very David Lynch.
Just let me check with Lee if that's a hand pour or a marble.
If she goes.
Is that a hand pour? Or is that a marble?
I am making a very hard decision of what colour vinyl to choose from. Even though I was originally just going to go classic black, but I don't know, maybe I'm going on a bit of a journey here.
It's hard to go past classic black.
It is.
So there's lots and lots of options, and these are only some of them.
Okay.
All right, let's start here. So so there's your plain colours.
Yep.
So we've got a massive range of plain colours, and we've got, you'll see over there, they're all low carbon. They have a 92% lower carbon compounds in them, all of those low carbon.
This is good news.
Yeah. So this is what's called a marble.
Okay.
And the way this is made is that's actually a natural colour with black put through it.
Right.
And the way this is made is we put the two colours into the hopper.
Yep.
And it just gets organically mixed into the hopper. It's surprising how strong black is.
Yeah, okay.
So that would be maybe a teaspoon of black in that whole hopper.
Rightio.
It's amazing. So then you have what's called a hand pour, which looks like this, which is very, very gorgeous. Everyone is actually the marble. Everyone is unique as well. Yeah. Obviously, this one, instead of putting it all in the hopper where the colours get mixed kind of organically, they remove the hopper, and usually Lee or somebody stands there with tiny little capfuls of colour.
Wow.
So that it doesn't get mixed in before it firms the puck, which is over there. So it keeps that technique keeps the colours a lot more, contained than when you marble it.
Right.
So that's hand pour. And you can do that.
They hand pour the puck type thing.
So they create the mix that goes through the extruder.
Yeah.
So that this puck will look like this.
Right. And then
that's
when the magic happens.
That's exactly right. So this one is red and black. Yeah. So
it is hand pour?
Yep.
Yeah. I love that.
And the other one, hang on.
Yeah. I mean, imagine that. You even go a bit more black, I think, than mine. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Black and red.
So then you get to see that purple machine over there? Yeah. That's a second extruder. That enables us to do colour in colour.
Damn.
And what that is, we take the puck, make a slightly smaller puck, get an extruder or noodle, run it around the outside, then press it.
Cool.
And then you get this kind of effect.
Yeah, gee, that is amazing too.
I know. Or you can go with splatter, which is, again, a similar sort of manual process to this one.
Right.
So the machine is an automatic machine. You saw it just run before. All the different parts have robotic movements in between them. But it can be switched to a manual machine, in which case it goes as far as the puck stage.
Yep.
It stops.
Yep.
The guys stand on that side with a heating device.
Yep.
They heat up other pellets of the colour, literally roll it in like a donut, and create that kind of effect.
Wow. That's pretty labour intensive too, isn't it?
It is labour intensive, and it's actually, I've tried it and I'm not very good at it. It's a really skilled kind of job. So there's a lot, and you really can't go wrong.
This is clear, and then it's got the other colours are not.
So that's the base. The reason for that is that that's a clear base, clear puck, rolled in other colours.
Yeah, it's cool. Let's pick a couple maybe that I think we could maybe just pull them out later with the artwork. What do you reckon? That definitely. That one.
Look, what the red. I mean, there is just plain red. There isn't. We have.
We should probably.
We have got a translucent.
When I do my folk album, look at that. That's so cool.
See, here's your plain red. There's
which is also with gorgeous. That. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. I reckon, Kathy, we should go get my artwork and do some pairing.
Okay.
What works. I reckon. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, so this is the cover shot. I should have got the cover shot in the same side. That's the booklet, by the way, to go inside.
Oh.
Have a look at the quality and have a squiz.
This is the final thing. How'd you get that?
It's just a test print. Because there was some spelling mistakes. I spelled Jess's name wrong in it, for one. Yeah, so the front and the back of the vinyl will be this.
Yep.
So yeah, front and back. And then that is going to be sitting inside, so it'll slip out. So yeah, we need to kind of...
I don't think I can advise you which I like the most.
I know, it's hard.
But I do love the drapes. The velvet
Yeah, I do too.
thing is gorgeous.
It's very eyes wide shut a little bit too, isn't it? Like very...
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know what? If it was me, I'd do that
Yeah.
with a small number of splatters at the end.
So here's your plain red. And that's kind of cool too. Yep, great. That's my... actually, that one instead of that one. They're my top. Four options. And then the plain black would have the black I liked. I saw it on... I saw someone's online who just black on black. I do like that still. It's very classic.
That's your label?
That is very classic.
Yeah.
These are the CD faces actually. But this will be the label as well for here. So I think we're going with that. Although we could change. We could do whatever we want.
I like the black too.
I do too. I know, so do I. It's very classic, isn't it? What do you reckon, folks? All right, option 1, option 2. That's really cool too.
Yeah.
Option 3. And then your pick, Kathy. I think they're my 2 then. So the 2 I've narrowed it down to, and it was very hard to do, is classic black. Or we've got that hand-poured kind of red and black, maybe a little bit of white in there as well. I'm not sure. What do you guys reckon? You tell me what you think.